a few years ago when I started self-improvement and like working on my business and shit like that, it was always like when I lost, it was like, oh fuck, like that's putting me back, you know what I'm saying? I just took a step back, you know? I'm not moving forward anymore. But that's wrong, because let's say the video I did two videos ago, we talked about how to find a business that you like, okay? No, it was one video ago, right? It was one video ago. How to find a business you like. Now, when you try out a business and it doesn't work, you lose. But that isn't really a step backwards, because you learned that that business wasn't anything for you. Like, it wasn't made for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you try drop shipping and it's really, really bad and you don't like it at all, then it isn't really a loss. It's actually a win, because now you know, like, drop shipping isn't your thing, okay? Or you tried another business, I don't know, fucking selling your worn socks or something on OnlyFans, and after a few weeks you realize, like, okay, this shit isn't for me, and then you try out another business, okay? This isn't really a loss, even though you didn't make any money, even though you put time and effort into it and you didn't get anything out of it. You got knowledge out of it, and you also got the knowledge of knowing that this business isn't for you, right? So every loss is actually progress. Me as a day trader, I know I learned that through day trading, okay? Because in day trading, you can't always win. There isn't a 100% win rate strategy, okay? And it took me a long time to realize that when I lose while I trade, it's actually progress. Why? Because I did something wrong, or sometimes in trading, you don't even need to do something wrong. The market just doesn't follow your, like, the market just does what it wants, and that time following your plan didn't bring you the profit you wanted. It's kind of weird to understand if you aren't a day trader, or is it? I don't know. But what I want to say is that when you lose something, okay, when you go to the gym and then you get an injury, and then it's like, oh fuck, I just kind of lost, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't really lose, you like injured yourself, and now you can't go to the gym. You learn something from it. Like, how the fuck did you get an injury? You either didn't warm up good enough, or you just did too much weight, okay? And that's the opportunity to learn. When you don't learn from the loss that you took, that's the point where you actually lost, okay? When you can take a lesson from the loss, it's a win, right? So always, when you think like, oh fuck, this thing went wrong, or I just took an L, or maybe, I don't know, my fucking day is really going really bad, you always need to think positive and say, like, okay, what can I learn from today? What can I learn from this loss? There's always something to learn from it, and that is progress, okay? So you never actually lose in life, okay? Like, okay, like, I mean, if you lose a person in your life or a human being, it's like something else. But I mean, in like the mental form, I guess, or in the business and self-improvement form, I don't know how to explain it really. Like, every loss except a human loss or a loss of a person is a progress loss. You understand what I mean? I hope you understand what I mean. That's how I think now, and that's how you should also think, because that will bring you further in life than thinking like, oh shit, I lost and now my whole life is ruined and then I just took a step back. No, you didn't take a step back. You actually took a step forward by losing, okay? You took a loss, now you can learn from it, now you can make more progress, okay? This is like, if you don't know anything about, again, bro, I'm taking the gym because you can make the best examples out of it. Let's say you go into the gym without knowing anything, okay? You just go into the gym and be like, okay, I want to get a good body, and you don't watch any videos and you don't do anything, okay? From time to time, the more you lose in the gym, right? The more you get injuries and the more you fuck up certain kind of what's it called, like exercises and shit, you make progress. By losing, you make progress, okay? You understand what I mean? You go into the gym, you don't know anything about it, okay? Then you put like 50 kilos on bench press for your first time and you're skinny as fuck, and you try to bench press it and you nearly die, okay? Now you think to yourself like, oh fuck, I lost, oh no, I just took a step back. Did you actually take a step back? You actually took a step forward, because now you know, okay, 50 kgs is like insane. I gotta take a step back. I gotta build myself up, go from 10 kilos, 20, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, you know, and so on and so forth. So again, not every loss, nearly no loss is an actual loss, okay? Most of the losses you take are progress, except like I said, human, if you lose someone, if you lose a human being or something like that. Okay, human being sounds weird. If you lose some kind of friend or family member, you know, you understand what I mean, probably, right? That's everything for today. I will check my phone if I forgot something to say. No, I didn't forget anything. So every loss you take, learn from it, and then it is progress, okay? Type shit. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.